Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of 1025. Back in May when George Floyd died at the hands of a white Minneapolis police officer, protests were in full force here in Minnesota and around our country. And as I watched some of the video footage, I noticed a sign that appeared again and again. Say his name. Say his name. Say the name George Floyd. And that's a powerful statement. Because if we fail to say his name, then we fail to recognize that this is not just another no-name incident where a black man died at the hands of a white police officer. No, this is about a person named George Floyd, a person who was a father and a friend. And so to say his name humanizes him. I was having a conversation with a friend this last week, and she was talking about how sometimes it's hard for us to say the name of Jesus. Like, we'll talk about our church, we'll talk about our faith, we'll talk about God, but it's hard for us to actually verbalize the name of Jesus. And maybe that's because other people might be offended by that. Or maybe it's because, if we're honest, we don't really have that close of a relationship with Jesus. He's just a historical figure to us, not someone that we personally know. This is the devil's working. This is what the devil wants. He wants to get us to keep our mouths shut and to not say the name of Jesus. I was reading in Acts chapter 4 about the development of the early church and the first disciples. And they were told not to say the name of Jesus, to keep their mouths shut. And their response is twofold. One, they're like, we can't help talking about what we've seen and heard. In other words, we personally knew this guy, and so we can't help speaking about it. And then in Acts chapter 4, verse 12, they say, there's no other name given to men under heaven by which we can be saved. And so we're going to speak up, and we're going to say the name of Jesus, because it's by speaking the name of Jesus that God actually does the work of saving people. So here's my simple challenge to you. Over the next few days, what would it look like to just start saying the name of Jesus more? Start saying the name of Jesus in your prayers. Start singing songs that actually reference the name of Jesus. And in conversations with others around the house or in the community or even here at church, drop the name Jesus. Bring it up. Say his name, because he's real. And he wants a relationship with you, just like he did with the first disciples. Thanks for joining me today. Say his name, and I'll see you again next time.